If you're a southpaw, firing a shot to the liver is slightly different and more difficult in my opinion than firing it from an orthodox fighter. Since the liver is located on the right side of the body, a southpaw fighter needs to use their rear hand to target the liver, which is further from the target than an orthodox fighter's lead left hand. Furthermore, orthodox fighters utilize a short lead left hook to target the liver, which is a more natural punch to throw than a long rear hook that a southpaw has to throw in order to hit the liver. An orthodox lead left hook to the liver also flows more naturally at the end of a combination, but this doesn't mean that a southpaw or southpaw fighters can't utilize the liver shot as well. So let's take a look at Manny Pacquiao's liver hook that he lands on Joshua Clottey here. Notice how when he shoots that left hook around the guard of Joshua Clottey, he steps over with his rear leg to change the angle. So Pacquiao's step to the left with his rear foot gives him the proper angle to attack the liver with his rear hand. This step also brings his rear hand closer to Joshua Clottey's liver. You see how Pacquiao steps his rear foot, his left foot, over to his left. This is because the rear foot establishes your angle of attack. So by stepping his left foot over to the left just slightly, it gives him the angle to attack the right side or the liver side of Joshua Clottey, and this is probably the punch that most affected Clottey in this forgotten fight. Of course, you don't have to step to the left with your rear foot to create an opening for the liver shot. Another way to set this up is by taking a deep outside angle if your opponent is opposite stance from you. And this is because you cut the distance to your opponent's liver and you don't have to square yourself up in the process. So this is actually a much safer option for you to do, much more defensively responsible. Again, so you see how Pacquiao sets up this liver shot by stepping to the outside of De La Hoya's lead leg. See, he steps out there behind those two jabs to get De La Hoya to block, and then he steps to the outside angle, cutting the distance, allowing him to wrap his rear hand around the guard of De La Hoya. And of course, those of you who are mad that I didn't include this liver shot landed on Thurman in my Manny Pacquiao versus Keith Thurman breakdown, here it is. Notice how Pacquiao distracts him with the jab and then steps over to his left momentarily to set up the angle for his liver shot. You see here how he takes this microscopic step. See this step with his left leg over to the left? He does it after the jab. You notice how Pacquiao distracts Thurman with the jab there, and you know how you step forward with the lead foot whenever you jab, but right after that he steps over with his left foot, steps to the left in order to give him the angle for the liver shot. You see that? You see this slight step to the left with his left foot in order to set up this angle? He does this so quick and so sudden that Thurman can't prepare for it, and as you know, the shots that you don't see are the ones that hurt you the most. And that's going to do it for this one. As always, thank you everybody for watching, and if this somehow gets taken down due to copyright, then you'll find this on my Patreon. And special thanks to my GOAT tier patrons: Jason Maheenan, Grant Gabriel, Albert Chen, Gostal Geza, Marshall Bott, Jesus Galindo, Nayan Valdez, MSM Neil, Kashif Zaman, and User, as well as my channel member Lucas Miller. You all keep the channel going.